Hey up everyone, hope you're all doing well. Ilia Topuria and his brother Alexander Topuria have both parted ways with their long-term coaches who they've been with for 13 years. Now honestly, I don't think anyone was expecting this, especially when Ilia Topuria is scheduled to fight next month. And just before we get started, guys, if you love keeping up to date with UFC news, make sure to drop us up as I'm always keeping you guys up to date with what's going on in the UFC. But anyways, let's get straight back into it. So MMA Orbit have put this up saying Ilia Topuria and Alexander Topuria have mutually agreed to part ways with Alicante-based gym Climate Club after 13 years. Now, a key part there is mutually. I've seen people fucking, you know, hype this up and be, oh my god, Ilia Topuria and the Topuria brothers have turned on their coaches. They've mutually agreed. This isn't one-sided. They haven't just randomly split. They haven't kicked him to the side of the curb once they start, you know, becoming stars. This is a mutual thing, and the reason to why, the team have played a pivotal role in their development of the Topuria brothers. However, the pair will now train at home in Madrid. We've all seen it where Ilia Topuria has that crazy gym inside of his own mansion or whatever it is, his own house. He has his own gym, so he's got his own gym now. Goes, the brothers will continue working with boxing coach Javi Clement, who is not affiliated with the Climate Club gym. And this makes complete sense. Apparently, their brothers, the coaches, want to remain in Alicante because they have other people they need to coach. Makes a lot of sense, and I'd imagine Ilia Topuria and Alexander Topuria are like, well, we can't keep going from Madrid to Alicante, so I'm just gonna do my own thing. We've still got this boxing coach Javi Clement, who's not affiliated with that club, but he's been our boxing coach for a while, I believe. So they've still got their boxing coach. If you watch the Joe Rogan podcast, Ilia Topuria did reveal that he trains each individual martial art. He doesn't do it as like combined. You know, he'll just do boxing. He'll just do jiu-jitsu on its own. And do it all like that. He'll do it all separately, and I imagine that would be the same for Alexander Topuria. Now, again, I've seen a lot of people read into this, say, oh, Topuria is fucking, he's being a snake and all this. I don't think that's the case. Again, the key one here, mutually agreed, but I am quite concerned because they're doing this, and UFC 317 takes place next month. In fact, it's 39 days until UFC 317. 39 days. Quite ballsy to do this all of a sudden. Now, maybe this has been known for a while and only now it just became official or whatever. I'd imagine that is the case. I can't imagine they've started a camp with these two coaches, with these the brothers who run the gym in Alicante. I doubt they've just started a camp with them and then halfway through it been like, yeah, fuck this. Let's mutually agree that this isn't working. That could be the case, but I highly doubt it is. I'd imagine this would have started before Ilia Topuria started camp. They had discussions before going into this saying, listen guys, it's just not going to work out. You guys are located elsewhere. You got different priorities with teaching other fighters, which is completely fair enough as coaches, and we've got our own priorities. We need to put 100% in what we're going into, and we want to remain in Madrid because it's just an easier thing to do. So I do think it's gone quite nicely. The only concern is it's just so close to UFC 317, and even if it hasn't broken up within the camp, how's he going to look like without these two coaches? Because they've been with him for, what, 13 years? These guys aren't even in the 30s yet. So they've been with the Topuria brothers since they're both in their teens. That's a very long time getting to know the fighter. You truly know what the fighter is like after 13 years with him. If they get some new coaches, will they know the exact same things? Will they know the things what might get the best out of the Topuria brothers? We don't exactly know. They haven't confirmed who else. We've got Javi Clement, who obviously does the boxing with the two of them. And obviously, the boxing of Ilia Topuria has been fucking very successful for him, knocking out Volkanovski and knocking out Max Holloway. So it's good to know they still got their boxing coach. That hasn't changed whatsoever. As it says, they are continue to be working with him. So that's nothing new on the boxing side of things. But I am curious to see what version of Ilia Topuria we get come fight night. I'd imagine it's going to be very similar, but I'm just very interested to see whether they can get some new coaches in who make them even better, which is quite crazy to think about. But I just thought this was worth picking up on, again, because he has got to fight next month. Do you want to be changing coaches, you know, just before, well, is it the biggest fight of his career? Well, it's certainly one of the 155, the return to 155. He's officially going to 155, staying at 155 for the vacant lightweight title. It's a big move, and you got 39 days. It's a big move, but let's see if it pays out. I think he's still going to win regardless. I think this has swayed a lot of people saying, yeah, I'm definitely betting the house on Charles. I think because of the odds as it is, Ilia's a massive favourite. You're probably worth putting a bit of a punt on Charles Oliveira anyway, just to be safe. But still, it's still in my head. I don't see the outcome being any different. I still think that Ilia Topuria is going to take the chin off of Charles Oliveira. And I don't like saying that because I'm a big Charles fan. But unfortunately, that's just how I see the fight playing out. Charles, his defense is a bit leaky. He gets dropped a fair bit when he goes up against tough, strong strikers. So I can see that being the case here, and Ilia gets to finish over Charles Oliveira relatively early on in their fight. But what do you guys make of this? Do you think this is the right move? Do you think this is a bad idea? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.